Well, Leeds Castle and Pay have been working together for some years now in partnership, and the more stonework that we do, the more interest there is from our visitors to actually get behind the scenes. And obviously stonework, scaffolding, hoarding, that prevents visitors from really seeing what's going on. But with Pay, they've always been very keen and innovative with ideas on how we can bring stonemasonry and conservation work out to our visitors. We've been very lucky in our relationship. So today we've brought stonemasons out from behind the scaffolding, and they're in the gate tower. They're showing people their work. They're talking about the heritage skills, and they are also letting people have a go themselves to see whether how easy it is. It's incredibly important that we give the opportunity for our visitors to actually see the work that's going on. Every visitor into Leeds Castle is contributing financially towards the work that we're doing. And to be able to show them a bit more of our conservation and our work on restoring the castle is really interesting to them. So this is the first time that we've offered members of the public scaffold tours, where they can actually go up the scaffolding and access the stonework, meet with the stonemasons, see the before and after of the work that's being done.
The work we're undertaking here at Leeds Castle is predominantly a masonry replacement project, so replacing sections of ragstone on the elevations, and we're also carrying out restoration work to windows, so mortar repairs and lighter masonry repairs to window traceries, also redecorations and leadwork and roofing as well, so a bit of a mixed scope of works. I think engagement with the public and with the client, people in the surrounding areas, is very important. You know, they're getting to grips with the work that we're actually delivering. You know, they're speaking with our masons, they're looking at the work as it happens. You know, and getting that engagement and that backing from the client as well on these projects is really important, and it's something that we've had here at Leeds Castle, you know, throughout the project. You know, a lot of questions about how the work is delivered. You know, what skills are we using? Are they, you know, traditional skills that are being used, and are they the same as what's always been used, or is there modern technologies that are being used these days? So a lot of questions around that. I think it's really important for you know, the staff and the project team and the public to meet the people that are delivering the work. You know, speaking with the people that are actually going to be carving the stone, fixing the stone, getting their input, I think is pivotal. And usually when that happens, that's when you have a successful project.
For me, the most enjoyable bit is the hands-on with the stonemason, because you don't very often get a chance to physically do something like that. I am fascinated by looking at how they did stuff, the technology that they would have had at the time, and you think about how did they get those stones dressed as they did, and using, and those tools in there are just like what they used to use. Fascinating. Trying to keep that chisel in a straight line without taking that too much at a time, but yeah, just enjoyable.
People have really enjoyed the tours. We've had amazing feedback, and I think today particularly adding the meeting the stonemasons and letting people have a go at carving letters themselves has added an extra level that they weren't anticipating today, so it's been brilliant.
Yeah, I think it's an absolutely brilliant idea, and I'd love them to do it again.